Well, I thought I'd give you guys an update. This is the 20th. That guy that was supposed to come for the Mustang had messaged me last night and said he would not be coming because his wife said he couldn't buy the car. I would have thought if you needed to clear that with your wife, you would have done it way before you made the appointment to look at the car. But either way, there it is. That is going to be my project car. I'm not going to deal with any more people on Facebook. I had enough of that. Oh, God, I hate that marketplace. Got to love it or hate it. But, yep, that's where I'm at right now. So, guess I got me a project. And as you can see, I moved the plow truck out and my regular truck. Building really looks empty now. It's pretty crazy. That's a lot of room in here. That's the way it goes. The one thing that did happen, though, was we did get our snow. I don't know if they can call that 6 inches. I definitely don't. But it looks like we got about 2 or 3 inches. I don't even see me plowing the driveway with my plow truck. There's no reason to. But that's where I'm at right now. Let's get back in this shop where it's warm. There we go. Woo! Back in here where it's nice and toasty. Out there it's freezing. But years ago when I built the shop, I don't know if it's been 5 years yet, 4 or 5 years. When I built this shop, I have been in other friends' shops, their garages where they work out to work on their cars and do the things they do. And one of my friends have a really nice shop. It's almost as big as this. The ceilings aren't as tall. I think he's got 10-foot ceilings. I got 14. But he's got a lift in his and everything. And you walk into his shop, you just have enough room to walk around in the shop between cars and parts laying all over the floor and everything else. He has it so packed that I can't see how he can work in his shop. And when I built this, he came out here and he goes, yeah, well, that's really a nice shop. But give yourself a year and it's going to be so packed in there, just like my shop, that you're not going to have enough room to work on anything. Well, like I say, it's been 4 or 5 years and I'm pretty sure I still have enough room to walk around in the shop. I'm not falling over things like you do in his shop. I mean, he's just got stuff scattered. And I don't know how he can do it, but he does. And me, I like to have some room. I want room to do stuff. I want to be able to pull a car in, open all the doors up and everything, and still have 5 feet around that car. And that's the way it is. But the snow's out there. I'm going to bring my plow truck back in. I had a friend that was supposed to bring his truck today, pull it in the shop. We're going to pull the wheels and tires off of it. He's going to put new tires on it. And we were going to mount them and balance them and stuff. And he said that, so he's not going to show up until maybe tomorrow. And I told him if I wasn't available, just pull your truck in. The jack's over there. You know where the tools are. You know how to handle a tire changing machine or a balancer. Just go ahead and do it. You don't need me out here. I'll leave the shop open for you. And he couldn't believe I was willing to do that. But for my friends, I do that. Family and friends, they can come here anytime, use the tools, use the equipment. Come on in and just use it. So that's where I'm at right now. I got to figure out my game plan on this. Right now, I'm not ready to blow it apart. Although I should start pulling stuff off from it, start getting the chrome and everything off and getting it ready to see what I can do with it, but not today. I'll be back later. Since I've decided this is going to be my project car, and I'm not upset about that. I always like to work on things, and if I'm not working on these things, I'm just sitting in the house eating and getting fat. I'm already fat enough as it is. But yeah, got to come up with a game plan, what I'm going to do. If I'm going to change out that straight 6 for V8, I don't know. I really don't know yet. I know that the underneath needs a lot of work. So I know I'm going to take all the interior out because you cannot weld anything underneath the car without catching that interior on fire. So that has to come out of there. Has to come out anyhow to be recovered and dash and everything done. But I think this is going to be a fun car. I really do. Even if I leave the 6-cylinder in it, in the 3-speed, I don't see anything wrong with that. My idea in my head right now, since I got canceled on and that one guy didn't show and I'm not going to deal with anybody else, is change everything over to 5-lug. I hear the front's very easy. The back, I'm not a Ford guy, people. I've heard different things. I've heard, oh, you got all these rear ends that'll fit right in there, no problem. You know, from any Mustang, any Ford truck, all the way up to like 2000 something. I don't know if I buy into that. I don't even know if it's possible just to keep the rear end that's in the car and change the axles over to 5-lug and the gears. I don't know if that's possible. If you guys say it is, hey, let me know if it is possible. Just change out the axles in these things and the gears. You know, it'd probably save me time from running around trying to find one. And I don't know if I should resto mod it, if I should just leave it in stock form, kind of have a nice little car to tool around in. But I don't know. I'd really like to know what you all think. I know a lot of you say junk it, don't mess with it, sell the good parts off from it. It's not valuable, and I know it's not valuable. But yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you think. You know, you've seen the car before. It's in my other videos and everything. And it's not going to cost that much. I really think in my head, without sitting down and really putting a list together, I think this car can be done for 10 grand. I really do. You know, you're not counting labor or my time. Shipping's what's going to kill me on parts. So what I need to do is find somebody close that sells reproduction parts for these, and I can make a list of the big things that they charge me truck freight on and just make a road trip and go pick everything up, which would be ideal. But right now, I don't even know who sells Ford parts around the area. Like I said, this is my first Ford I'm going to restore in 35 years. One I did way back when was just slap together, throw some paint on it, make it look pretty with a lot of body filler and move on down the road. This one, I'll be doing it right, making videos of me doing it. There's a lot of things I'd like to add just from looking at it. Like, I don't like that flat stock hood, not my thing. I really like something a little flashy. That's just the way I am. The grill, there would have to be some driving lights or fog lights or something in that grill. Change that up a little bit, you know. On the side there, where I want to call them vents or quarters vents or for decoration, I'd probably like to see some scoops on there. I think they're just a little more flashy, should I say? On the back, I really like to see a little spoiler or something, but no gaudy tuner spoiler or anything like that. So I don't know if like a Cougar Eliminator spoiler fit on there and look okay. Now that might be something. I don't know. Give it a little sportier look. But it's like I say, I haven't sat down. I just have some things in my head that I'd like to see changed on it. I would really like to keep the 3-speed. I mean, you don't have to, but why not? If it's a good 3-speed, why not just leave the thing in there, you know? Like I say, if you're going to go 5-lug and you're going to go a little sporty, I really think there's got to be a V8 in there. And you're looking at a 3-speed manual with a 6-cylinder 200 in front. You Mustang people out there, what motors, V8 motors, will bolt up to that 3-speed tranny? I've been told a 289 will. And I'm thinking, well, if a 289 will bolt up to that, why wouldn't a 302? But what year's a 302? I mean, how far can you go out? I know I won't get any comments from very many of you, but I really would like to hear from you guys. You know, you've done these Mustangs. If you're looking at this video, you're probably thinking about doing a Mustang, or you did do a Mustang. And your experience would help me. Just let me know what you think. Will a 289 fit right up against that 6-cylinder? Will a 302? What about the rear end gears? Can they handle that? Like I say, can I change out the axles and still keep the rear end housing? You're going to rebuild it anyhow, right? So just my thoughts. Give me your thoughts. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching my video. Later.